You mentioned coming out of COVID as well, and I'm all too familiar with the cost burden, like many other industrialists, that farmers have had to carry. And this guide is also all about farmers and landowners having to put up new signage, about investing in gates that automatically shut themselves. That last one is perhaps a good idea, but someone's got to pay for it. There's very little in the guidance that tells other people how they should behave when they do come to visit the countryside.
And that's exactly the point, isn't it? This tsunami of tourists, as I call it. I live rurally. I'm surrounded by farms. I've seen the 400% increase. And, let's take Chris and Dave, for example, who are hiking across a field where cows are calving or lambs are giving birth to their giving birth to their babies. There's no training at all. And if we look at all the injuries being caused by dogs, people are not educated on taking their dogs across the countryside. And to me, this is just another hit that keeps coming for farmers. They've had to deal with Brexit. They've had to deal with diesel theft, poaching and intimidation from poachers, hair coursing, theft of planting machinery. Now the dog walkers and a huge influx of people who don't understand the countryside. And there's nothing in this guidance which actually says, let's tell people what they should be doing. And as you say, who's paying for all this? Farmers are absolutely on the breadline trying to get over COVID and get over Brexit. And suddenly we've got to put up loads of signs and be really friendly to people who don't understand the countryside. And arguably, all that's going to happen is people will get injured. And we had the tragic case of David Clark in September 2020, killed, trampled by cows, several people seriously injured by cows. That is a lack of knowledge. That is an ignorance by people walking in fields, not understanding the dangers they're facing. And there's nothing in this guidance that turns it the other way around. Yeah. And I think we've got to have a code for people coming into our countryside.